HORI7ON Radio.
It's time to tune in and discover the best of K-pop and Korean culture on Radio News. Well, it's the song selection battle between these two sentimental artists and final pick. And as usual, we are joined by our two regulars, AleXa and Vinci. Please say hi to the listeners.
Hi to the listeners.
Hi, listener.
And who are you? Are you Vinci?
I'm the world's best ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
And who are you, sir?
I'm the man sitting next to the world's best ex-girlfriend.
Okay, then that makes me...
The world's second best ex-girlfriend.
Okay, anyway, how was your week?
Eventful.
Lots has happened. Yeah.
You seem pretty chill than usual.
Yeah.
Well,
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess it's because of that sleek back hairstyle you have today.
Oh, yeah.
He looks good today.
I changed it up today to,
Why?
I don't know, look more new.
Yeah?
Fresh.
Yeah. It's a different vibe today.
How do you like that new style then?
I like it.
With that leather jacket on.
Yeah.
It's spiffy. It's spiffy.
Thank you so much.
Okay, looks good on you. Anyway, what about you, AleXa? You seem very happy
Yeah.
for some reason.
I'm great, man. I'm living. I'm fantastic, baby. Wow.
Thriving.
Bow.
2024.
Anyway, as 2024 has arrived, we gotten a year older, right? So how does it feel to age another year?
I don't like it.
Well, technically, we did not age yet because there's no more this Korean age system in our country.
Well, my birthday's at the end of the year, so technically I did.
Okay.
So.
Okay. What about you, Vinci?
Well, I did feel my knees grow a bit.
You're 12. You are 12.
Well, my knees have been, bad. But lately, actually, my knees have been working fine, like as knees should.
So he doesn't have Megan knees.
Anyway, about your Instagram post, AleXa, it seems you uploaded something, a picture with the letter sick.
Yes, the company uploaded this. Yes.
Okay, that wasn't you.
Correct.
All right, so what is this all about?
So, like we talked about last week, I did the Jingle Ball tour in America.
Yes.
And on that tour, I performed 2 unreleased songs along with one of my songs, Wonderland. And one of those songs, well, both of the unreleased songs clearly are being released.
Okay.
The first of which is called Sick, coming out hopefully soon. Yeah.
So are you planning on doing another challenge video for that?
It's not a dance song, baby. It's not K-pop. It's not a comeback. It's just an English release. So.
Ooh,
yeah.
the thing about challenge video, however, is people seem to make challenge videos out of ballad songs too.
You saying you want to dance again, boy?
Yes.
All right. Noted. He wants to dance.
I want to give it a go again because
Have you
I
seen him
totally
dance?
screwed up on her previous one.
Royally. Royally.
Anyway, what about you, Vinci? Any Horizon activity coming up in the future? No.
Well, yeah. I mean, everything is still on the process of being released as well.
Okay.
So we're just baking things up right now, and I hope everyone is excited for it.
Okay. So how much do you participate in creating a song?
Oh, well, I mean, for the Korean part, not much because it's Korean.
Okay. Yeah.
So we
You'll get
usually
there. You'll get
yeah, I'll get there, but not much to the point that we're so like into the writing yet. But I hope in the future
You will though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna look forward to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's gonna happen after this show is over? By the way, any special plans you guys have for tonight?
I have Korean lessons.
Okay.
After this?
Yeah, after this.
Wow.
Baller.
Yeah.
At such late hours.
And yeah, my last night was the first time we had the lesson perfect, the quiz.
Okay.
For the first time, like for the first shot.
Yeah.
So that's growth for 2024.
Okay. All right. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing. And AleXa, I'm going to have to ask you to do what this explain what the segment is all about.
At this point, I'm gonna try not to even look at it because.
Okay.
So, final pick is a song selection battle between two sentimental artists.
Okay, so far so good.
We will be basically reading and sharing messages sent in from the listeners and sharing songs in accordance that apply to their stories.
Oh, wow.
And you guys are gonna be not you guys anymore. Sorry, it changed. The PDs are gonna be voting on whose song is the
Yay.
best, and then winner gets that.
Okay, and speaking of that, we have to name this trophy. What should we call tonight's trophy, by the way?
Best ex-girlfriend.
The world's best ex-girlfriend.
Really?
The world's best ex trophy.
Okay, we're gonna call it by that then.
Okay,
The world's best
best
ex-girlfriend goes to whoever wins in tonight's final pick. Let us
Can't
look
wait to be
forward to
next.
that. And shall we cover the first message? All right, Alexa,
Sure.
take it away.
Party. This comes from New Heat, 1219. All right, so hello, Samuel, Vinci, and Alexa. I have a real concern, so I'm gathering courage to share my story with you. I'm really, really good at makeup. Same. To the extent that if I happen to run into my parents on the street, they wouldn't recognize me because
What?
I'm that good. Okay. So, my boyfriend thinks that I have fair and flawless skin. However, I have acne scars, freckles, hyperpigmentation, you name it. When I remove my makeup, my eyes and lips also appear much smaller. But my boyfriend doesn't know about all this. He keeps insisting that he wants to see my face without makeup. I've been discussing this almost every time we meet. Would it be okay to show my face without makeup? What if my boyfriend gets disappointed after seeing my bare face? How would you handle the situation? How would you handle the no makeup when your boyfriend saw your face?
The thing is, I prefer my girlfriend without makeup. She looks a lot more lovely without it.
Lovely.
That's my personal thing, but we don't know about this guy, right? This guy's ideal type might be a person who wears makeup all the time, 24/7. So, I don't know. It's quite tricky in this case. What
Would
about
you
you,
let your
Vinci?
boyfriend see your bare face? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I would let them see my bare face.
Yeah.
I mean,
No biggie.
it's your face.
I will say, as a girl who has kind of dealt with this thought before,
Yeah.
I'm always a little bit about like, oh, should I let the guy that I like see my bare face? But like, once you get comfortable enough around someone, whether you like them or not, you're probably gonna be fine with the bare face. However, I always need to draw on my eyebrows because I don't have eyebrows. But other than that, yeah, bare face it, babe. Like, he has no right to be like, oh, so that's what you look like? Like, girl.
Yeah,
You're
because
fine.
eventually it will come to that point.
Right.
Exactly.
Eventually, so
Exactly. Like, what if you go swimming?
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, just like Alexa said, as long as he doesn't start judging how
Yeah.
you look with your bare face, then I think it's totally fine to show him.
Yeah, exactly. Don't hesitate, sister.
Oh, this is tricky. So, guys, please share your opinions about this message while they introduce the songs they prepare for this person. Yeah? Alexa, you're going first?
Me first,
Yeah.
okay. I brought in this song, Yepuda, Pretty You by 17, because have no fear, darling, you are gorgeous without makeup and be confident in it. You are Yepuda.
Yeah, and with that, I also brought No Makeup by Scientist on Benin.
Yay! It's because?
Likewise, you can be pretty without makeup, but that
true.
doesn't mean you shouldn't wear makeup. If you boost your confidence with
Yeah.
makeup, then go flaunt it. But you can still flaunt that bare face either way. Let's go.
Okay, thank you so much for recommending these two songs. And since we got a little lost about like giving advice for this person, shall we cover some of the messages through
Yeah.
YouTube live
Sure.
chat?
Oh, Sean. Embrace your natural beauty. If he truly cares about you, he'll appreciate the real you. Confidence shines brighter than any makeup. Be genuine and remember you are beautiful as you are. You're making me cry, Sean.
Now that this person says this, I think you should take care of more of your internal side than exterior because your look will fade away as you grow older. And the only thing that lasts forever is your personality. So try to develop that part of your life as much as possible. And what about you, Vinci? Any more comments you want to highlight?
From Sam, it's they say if you can't be comfortable with someone when you're barefaced, then it will be difficult for you and him in the long run.
True.
So true,
right.
so true.
True.
But the thing is, this message sender might be quite young though, and as a young
That's true,
person,
insecurity is
it's
a
quite
thing.
hard to just show his or her bare face too.
But I mean, again, it's like, as someone that has been, oh my gosh, what if my boyfriend thinks my face is weird without makeup? But you will typically get compliments, but
Mm-hmm.
wow, you look so pretty without makeup. Now, I will say this, fellas, take
Okay,
notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never tell a girl, oh, you look so much better without makeup. We do makeup for us.
I did
Not
not
for
know that.
See,
Okay, thank you so
never
much.
tell a woman that.
Anyway, since this person mentioned something about this person having acne scars, freckles, and a hyperpigmentation, and so on, so
Same.
do you have any like skincare routine that you want to share?
Ooh, hydrate.
Because that might be something this person needs. Yeah.
True. Well, for acne scars and hyperpigmentation, make sure you exfoliate at least 3 times a week to turn over skin cell reproduction. Anything with lemon is going to be really good for brightening like the scars, and anything with snail extract, like snail serum, is really good for scars and hyperpigmentation. So
I'm interested about that lemon part. So do you just squeeze the lemon juice on your skin?
no. I mean, you technically can, but that's not advisable. But like, there's like face masks you could do with
Okay.
lemon, like honey and lemon, even as a face mask, hydrating, brightening.
Okay.
Just exfoliate. It's also a really good one. So.
Okay.
And sunscreen. Lots and lots of sunscreen.
does it actually help though?
Yeah, it does, especially with hyperpigmentation.
Okay.
Because if you have red marks and you get sunlight over it, then it will get hyperpigmentation.
Okay. But the thing is, they sound quite hassle to me. Kind of a hassle to me. I mean, because I never apply those kind of skincare products to my face. So the thing is there a lot more simpler way of doing it?
I think the most simple way is cleanse and
Properly,
sunscreen.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah, yeah.
cleanse and sunscreen. Those are like the most must.
Okay. And another advice from, even though I don't know what this is, just use Perla soap. You don't need to make up.
I don't know
those
what
are
What's
one
a
of the
Perla
those are one of the widening soaps that we have in the Philippines, because we have
Ooh.
lots of widening, bleaching types of
What?
soaps in the Philippines. Yeah.
How come you guys have so many like interesting stuffs in your
Yeah,
country?
it's if you go to any convenience store or like pharmacy in the Philippines, you will see these orange colored soaps, like they sometimes called kojic or tranexamic acid or like glycolic acid. Yeah, it's the whitening type of
I mean,
soaps.
I personally wouldn't advise whitening.
Yeah.
But there are spot treatments to alleviate, scars or like dark circles and things like that. But
I know our conversation went a little sideways here, but what's whitening though?
it's typically to achieve a brighter, paler complexion,
Yeah.
which is,
Okay.
favored in some societies and
Yeah.
cultures for beauty
Okay.
standards, but love the skin you're in. Love the skin you're
Yes,
in. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay, thank you so much for your wise words. And we now are going to move on to song break, having a listen to the 2 songs recommended by these amazing artists, starting with Pretty You Yepada by 17, chosen by AleXa, followed by No Makeup by Zion T, chosen by Vinci. Welcome back. We were in the middle of a heated debate over this certain game, a zombie game. I thought it was really great back in the days, but as they came up a new series, I kind of like tilted towards like disliking a little bit.
I like the franchise.
They lost originality though.
Fair. I mean, they lost the plot a little bit, but I will say the game that came out at this point like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
I can't say it
it's
obviously,
actually
but
more than 3 years.
well, but
4 years
the
ago.
one I was
Oh
talking about,
yeah.
with the tall vampire lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you guys
that
know what game we're talking about, please share the name of the
Yeah.
game on YouTube live chat so we could continue our interesting conversation about the game a little more with you guys. And the thing is, we have to make a little correction about the what was that?
Yeah,
Perla?
the Perla soap. Apparently, it's a laundry detergent, as it seems in the comments as I was reading. They're like, it was back in the 90s, so I wasn't existing at the time. I was still being unconceived at the moment. But now I know. But they still say that you can still use it for your face. So I'm very torn right now.
I would
Okay.
not suggest using detergent for your face.
pH level will go bonkers.
Oh, nothing for your face.
Ooh, thank you so much for singing.
It's a habit.
Wow. Anyway, you know what? Before we move on to the second message, I got a question to both of you, actually.
Yeah.
We
Ask
spoke
away.
about this during the first half. What are some of the things you guys take for granted in life? That if you
Wow.
later think about it, those were some of the things you had to appreciate.
Oh, like how beauty is fleeting and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Free time.
Free time. Yeah, of course.
Free time for sure. Because, I mean, at times you can feel like those times are like the most boring. But as you grow and as days pass, you feel like those are actually one of the formative days where you learn about yourself and you explore yourself. Free days.
I mean, I feel like me living abroad on the other side of the world for the past 6 years at this point, I really took, having like my family for granted because I miss them so much. And then when I was back in the States for my little like end of the year break, I was with them for 10 days. I realized, oh my gosh, I feel like I don't appreciate my family enough. Like I love them so much, and it's just like because they're not always gonna be there. So it's like so appreciate your families.
What about something more smaller, like drinking water or being able to wake up in the morning or breathe kind of thing?
Well, I got asthma, so.
Oh, okay.
I got asthma.
I'm sorry to hear that. Okay.
But yeah, water.
Yeah.
That's
Anything
big
else,
one. Clean water.
I feel like just living, just breathing. It's I'm very thankful for it. But it's not something that you're very grateful about when you wake up. It's not like the first thought that comes into your mind. But
it's not for me
if you think about it, what if you can't live? What if you're not here right now? It would be hard.
I mean, for me personally, it feels so surreal to be able to sit with both of you is because AleXa, ever since when she made her official debut, I've known her like pretty much every music that she's been releasing over the years. And you, sir, you are basically living the impossible from my generation is because we never expected a K-pop group created from another country making their official debut in our country and then throwing all these music out.
Exactly.
So, to me, it feels surreal. But how about you?
Likewise, I mean, back in the pandemic, the first podcast I watched, it was AleXa speaking.
No way!
Yeah, it was the first. Yeah, right. You know that if you have been, it was the first podcast and. It was the first podcast I listened to, and it was AleXa, and now I'm sitting with AleXa.
Her.
I mean, that's one of the things that you wouldn't expect. I mean, who would have thought? It gives you that, like, who would have thought? No one. But then again, here we are.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Anyway, before time run out, we have to cover the second message from Anna.
Yes.
Vinci, take it away.
Anna says, okay, a very close friend asked to borrow money from me a year ago. I lent some amount of money to her within my comfort zone. Unfortunately, my friend always said she would pay it back when her situation got better. So I would respond, sure, you can pay me back whenever you can. The money I lent was savings for a pair of headphones I really wanted. Headphones can be bought anytime, but helping a friend isn't always an option. However, recently, the same friend asked to borrow money again without repaying the amount from a year ago. When I mentioned that the previous borrowed amount hadn't been repaid yet, she replied, I'll definitely repay that later. So please lend me a bit more now. I'm really going through a tough time. I didn't know what to do, so I said I would think about it and hung up. I understand that my friend is going through a difficult time, but is it right to lend money in this situation? She's messaging me even right now asking when I'll lend her the money again. I don't know how to refuse. Can you please advise me on what to do? Oh, that's
Yikes
a tricky situation.
So, did any of your friends ask you guys for money in the past?
No.
No. I don't think I'm rich enough to afford that type of lifestyle.
I mean, same. But the thing is, growing up, like, I started working when I was 15 and a half. Most of my friends also had jobs. So if we wanted to hang out, we would just use our money that we worked for.
True.
If it was to borrow, it would be like very small amounts. Like, can you buy me food right now or something?
Or like $5 for gas money, you know? But like, that's not like borrowing money,
Yeah,
you know?
that's
like,
diff.
yeah, I can't say that I've ever had friends ask for money.
Interesting, because as a musician who's been active for almost a decade now, I don't know why for some reason, but I'm not gonna name any of them in real life.
Name drop.
So no, not gonna happen. So there was this couple of friends of mine who appeared on a lot of different TV shows and stuff and all that. They are known to be pretty famous figures in this industry, but at the same time, all of a sudden they started asking me for money, and of course I had to refuse it because when it comes to relationship, friendship, of course, I never get any financial stuff related to the relationship and my friendship. But so they got disappointed, and I don't know why, but they stopped contacting me anymore.
Oh,
yeah.
So
That's the thing.
And what's even more ridiculous about one of them is I kind of hate him now, is because the thing is he never contacted me, never asked about my well-being, how my life is going, but all that whenever he calls is when he needs money.
Hey man, you should
cut off.
Yeah. Anyway, there are this certain type of people who always look for your money, but the thing is, like AleXa said, if it's not like a gas money or you paying a nice meal for your friends to treat them or whatever, do not lend them any money.
People will take advantage of your good graces.
So
Trust me.
true,
Been there, done
so
that.
true. Anyway, shall we recommend songs for this person?
Yeah.
And while they recommend songs, you guys are free to express your opinions on YouTube live chat. We're gonna cover a couple after we introduce the songs.
Yes, I brought in the song Bills by N-Hyphen because you gotta pay them bills, not their bills.
True.
Ah, well said. Well said.
Yeah.
I brought in No by CLC because, girl, no.
No.
High heel.
No. Yay! Anyway, while you guys introduce the songs, we received about 3 to 4 advice for this person. Shall we cover a couple?
Okay, from Sean, think twice about lending more if your friend hasn't repaid the initial loan. Communication and clarity are crucial in such situations. Agreed. I think the rule here is if you're going to lend some money, be open to the possibility of it not returning back to you.
Yeah.
So just lend enough that if you lose that amount, it would be not a dent in your budget, in your financial lifestyle.
However, I do like what Adrian says, though. If they didn't pay you back, ask for the balance back plus interest. Because
Smart.
honestly, like if your friend was in a tight spot and you lend, like, let's say like $300 or something, I mean, sure, it might not be like big money, but then let's say something happens in your life suddenly and you could have used that. It's like, well, dang, if you're not going to pay me back, I'm going to need a little more to get me along in the future. So 300 plus, if they're like, I don't know, 5 months late, ask for another 100.
And a person with similar opinion as mine, Robert Marion, says, I don't like money involved in friendship, especially lending money because either don't know how to pay their promises or are made to be broken. Well, thank you so much for expressing your opinion. And true, actually, if it is okay to lend a certain person like money one time, but if this person asks for money like several times after,
And I don't.
then that's when things get really irritating.
Exactly.
Yes. Anyway, thank you so much to all of you for your wise words. We are going to have a listen to the song recommended by these two, starting with this one called Bills by N-Hyphen, chosen by Vinci, followed by No by CLC, AleXa's choice. All right, I bet some of the listeners who's watching this show through YouTube live chat are curious what we're talking about during the song break, but we were actually taking a look at his selfies that he took in the past. So apparently he turned out to be a quite good selfie taker.
Yeah, like
The Gen Z selfie.
Are there any tips on how to take selfies
with
well?
the flash?
Yeah.
It goes hard, bro.
0.5 with the flash.
yeah.
You gotta have that flash on. I did not
the
know about
flash makes it
that. Okay.
Pop out.
Okay.
yeah, it's 3D.
Wait, so you're taking selfie. How are you able to take a picture of yourself with the flash on? So you just take a picture like this?
Yeah.
Back camp.
You know, you
Why?
just
Because it
you know,
looks
you
cool.
just
Okay. But about the
Ultimate
angle,
light.
by the way, I have seen a lot of people nowadays take selfie from all the way up here for some reason. Why is it even trending?
It's like, it's kind of, I blame the fact that Y2K was really a thing last year. And, you know, fisheye stuff for music videos, photo
Yeah.
shoots is
Shoot,
really
girl.
big. Yeah, well, that too. But, you know, the downwards view.
Okay, thank you. So, some tips aside from flashlight on?
Learn your angles.
Yeah.
turn your angle.
Yeah, learn your angles. Like, look in front of a mirror if you have to see where you need to hold the phone. Selfie Master Sam. I expect
This
selfies
just
next week.
reminded me of how I take selfies.
Which is like
usually
the dad selfie. Like,
Yeah, Jen, that's what I do all the time. Just flip the camera like this. I'm gonna let you guys see right now. I bet you guys can see through the camera. So what I do is hold my cell phone like this and take a selfie from this angle.
that's
The
horrendous.
typical
No.
dad selfie. Anyway, enough
Are
with the
you winning,
selfie
son?
talk. And we still have one more message to cover. And when this is done, we are going to reveal the answer for winner for tonight's final pick. And this last one is from Blue Velvet. Hi, with 2 H's. Hi, DJ Sam, Alexa, and Vinci. My name is Julie.
Julie.
See, I'm malfunctioning today. Anyway, I've been in a relationship with my boyfriend for 12 years. And since we graduated from college in 2016, I've been waiting for him when we will settle down. And he said that when he gets his dream stable job, so I waited. 2018, he applied for his dream job and he said to me, I will marry you if I pass the application. 2021, he got the job and he has been working there until now. 2024, just recently, he shared a meme on social media. The meme is about the people around you getting engaged, getting married, etc. And his caption is, quote unquote, me just being calm and pretending I didn't see anything. Haha, what? Anyway, the post of his has really broke my heart. Imagine from promising a marriage 6 years ago to being oblivious of it now. I thought we already had plans in the near future since our talk last December came out just fine. That's why it really hurt my feelings when he posted that, because he knows I've been waiting for him for years. And from the post, it's like he's announcing to his family and our friends that he doesn't want to get married to me anytime soon. What should I do? Should I straight break up with him, or talk with him first and decide together if we still want to continue our relationship?
I wouldn't break up. This isn't a breakup thing, but y'all been together for 12 years. He mentioned marriage, we said some of us 6 years ago. And he's just, because I know what posts you're talking about, like everyone around me getting engaged and married and me just being single. So I get that. But the fact that he was like, oh, haha, I'm not paying attention to this, that would put me in a bit of a foul mood too, to be honest. Yeah. But just talk to him.
True.
Like, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
This is not a breakup situation, but a serious convo, heart-to-heart talk conversation type of situation. So I think you need it. Really need it. I mean, the thing is with ultimatums, if you can't keep it, it gets, you don't make promises you can't keep. I mean, the thing that they have this ultimatum that if I get this dream job, because how will that turn out if it doesn't turn out the way you wanted? Of course, it will go to, negative things like as so. So try to avoid making ultimatums that you can't keep.
Okay. Well, first off, you don't have to wait for him to ask you to get married. You could be the one to ask him to marry in the first place.
You could propose.
And plus, from a man's perspective, you can tell if a man is deeply in love or not by seeing him, whether he says this magical words, I want to get married to you in the future. If he says that, then he's deeply in love with you. If he doesn't, then that's a red flag for you.
But like a 12-year relationship, obviously he loves you. Like,
are you sure he's still in love with her?
Oh, still is that question?
Because it's scientifically proven that the emotion of love lasts about 3 months total.
Well, the honeymoon phase, but like, I don't know about y'all, but I've been in love with someone before, and like, the honeymoon phase didn't die for me. I was constantly in love with someone, like.
True.
But
True. I've been experiencing that. I mean, of course, there is a second phase of love in a different form if you fall in love with someone so deeply. But the thing is, in this case, him uploading this kind of meme on his social media, I think that's a huge red flag for you.
It's a tone deaf post. It really was tone deaf.
It's not even worth having a conversation with this person, in my personal opinion. But it seems like a lot of you guys have a lot to say about this message. So shall we cover the messages from our listeners?
Yeah. Sheila says you should talk to him about your status right now. Ask him, what is your plan in life? Am I still in your plan or not? Then decide after that. That's really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Be straightforward with it.
Yeah.
Anything you want to cover, Alex?
Well, Sean says, share your feelings and discuss your expectations. It's important for both partners to be on the same page regarding long-term commitments like marriage. Communication is key in understanding each other's desires.
What if the other person doesn't want to communicate, though? Because there are these kind of people who doesn't want to communicate, right?
I know. My ex was
Then that's a sign that it will be hard in the long run.
So true.
If they can't communicate this early in the relationship,
do
then what about the next parts of the relationship?
But here's the thing about those kind of people is that they believe it's right to keep something secret, not being
No.
communicative with the significant other.
No.
And it is so hard to convince our way in to get this person to talk about at least something in this relationship. So how would you convince this kind of person then?
Give him an ultimatum. I'm leaving you, or you're talking to me about this. Tea. So,
Well, that's actually good.
yeah. Give him the ultimatum. Make him decide.
What about you, Vinci?
I mean, just communicate. I mean, it's hard to just say that, communicate. Because there are some things that you might be like afraid to talk about and open up, but you just need to really open up in these times when your relationship of 12 years is in kind of like grave danger. I mean, 12 years and it's kind of like reduced to a meme. If that happens, there's some problem going on. So you should really have that talk and align with each other on where you're going.
Anyway, let me cover a couple more. Mia says, if you're not getting what you want out of that relationship, talk to him about what you feel. But if there's no solution, why hang around and wait?
Bing bong.
And another one from Chris G says, ha 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 ha. Been there, done that.
Oh.
I don't know if I should read the next comment or not, but not, right? Anyway, thank you so much for sharing your stories. And any more wise words? Oh, this is a new one here. Ronald Mekat. Oh, okay. Breaks-up are a trend here in the Philippines nowadays. Reality is things change and there's nothing we can do about it but to accept and move on. Okay, so what do you guys think about breakup or divorce?
I think about breakup or divorce.
Yeah, we were talking about
apparently a lot
marriage
of-
last week, and now we're talking about divorce. Divorce.
Divorce by divorce. Divorce.
I mean, of
Divorce.
course, it's a really great idea to move on in their own life if they find it something, if they find it way better to move on that way. But the thing is, divorce and breakup is always the saddest thing that can happen in our life. So, first off, I know I came back with an answer or wise, not advice for you that was kind of strong for you, just saying things like red flag or whatever. Just ignore me. Try to talk to him about this situation and then work your way up from there. Anyway, time for us to announce the winner already. Drum roll, please. Well, what was the name again?
The world's
The world's best ex-girlfriend
ex-girlfriend
award goes to Vinci.
Wow! Duo! Twin!
Oh my god, we're twinning. We're both the world's best ex-girlfriends.
Can't believe I am now a world-class ex-girlfriend alongside with AleXa. I mean, I'm so thankful. I waited for this day.
I'm gonna buy him this shirt.
Oh no.
How much was it, by the way?
Like $12.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get a crop top for my birthday. A yellow one at that.
Yay. Anyway, thank you so much to both of you for coming through the studio. And not just these two, but thank you so much to all of you for coming through this show. Without you guys' presence, the show means nothing. Thank you so much for your participations as usual. And since Vinci won for tonight's final pick, we're going to play one of Horizon's songs and call it a day. This is 16. Shall we say goodbye together? In 3, 2, 1.
Divorce!
Divorce!